Hello, everybody. This is Lawrence Pay. I'm a student at Bologna College taking Comm 113 over the summer, and this video response is a response to the discussion question on trust, which was a TED Talk presented that I watched recently. The first question that is presented to us in regards to our feelings on the TED Talk would be a time where we believe we couldn't trust someone because of our interactions through technology. And something that I felt about that would be through a former teammate of mine, just because when I used to play baseball, and in that time we got added to a group chat. And so before we actually met the person in real life and been able to talk to them, most of our interactions would be through text messages or IM. And even though a lot of teammates were more bubbly and out there in introducing us, one or two teammates didn't really say much. And from that, I guess at the time, I really thought that they just didn't really enjoy us being there. So that probably formed a first impression that really wasn't there. And as a result, probably caused more time to have to be there in order for us to trust them, which was more unfair. In the TED Talk, he mentioned that he believed America was going through a split since 1947, since his grandfather's generation was known as the greatest generation, and he was known now as Gen X, and that in the 1950s, people used to give effort to the company in the same way they gave to their country during World War II. To me, I don't believe that America is going through the split that he discusses, just because in times of need, especially now with the pandemic, America is always going to be in this together. Before World War II, there was another unifying cause that got everyone together. That's not going to change, and I think when people understand that it takes all of us, and that we together could do something greater than just us individually, that we'll be able to trust one another and recognize that we all have the best interest at heart of one another. From the video, something I believe that we as individuals could do to increase trust in our communities would be to simply show that we're there for our neighbors, such as with neighborhood barbecues, or just knocking on the door of the neighbor and saying hello and introducing yourself in a way that, for the most part, we might not have done without thinking about it. The answer after this year and a half of COVID is indeed human interaction. Having to take classes through Zoom or not being able to talk to my friends in person made me realize how much we all deep down crave human interaction, regardless of how much we enjoyed it in real life before. I think because it was taken away from us, we wouldn't take it for granted now, and we'll probably look forward to it more and try to be there. We can achieve that in the age of technology by simply reaching out and trying to make plans and putting an effort and willingness to be around one another. Signing off.